For the first time ever here at Volkswagen Brandon, we have a King's Red Metallic 2025 GLI Autobahn edition when it comes to the Jetta. And this is our first time taking a look at this spec. Red all over the place, 228 horsepower, and it's the Ketchup car. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But with that said, let's take a look at what this has to offer for the 2025 model year. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rise. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video where I have a special livery here today for our 2025 GLI Autobahn edition, because this is the Ketchup car. The Ketchup car. I'll explain that in just a moment because it's on my t-shirt. But what does that mean? I'll explain it to you guys in just a moment. But we have a beautiful GLI Autobahn edition, the most powerful Jetta we offer for the 2025 model year, with all of the great options and features. So with no further ado, let's take a spin around this thing, pricing breakdown, see what this has to offer for the 2025 model year. You guys are gonna love it in this spec here on Volkswagen Brandon for the very first time. Biggest shout out to Volkswagen Brandon in Florida for letting me take a spin around this GLI Autobahn. Now, if you guys love this model or any other model they have here in their lineup, we'll make sure you guys check the link in the description for their website link. Their phone number's there, their inventory link is there. Give them a call, get one of these beautiful cars off of this lot and in your driveway today. Now let's talk about what's under the hood, the muscle of the 2025 Jetta GLI, because you come here for the performance, and we have it here with this front engine, front wheel drive, turbocharger intercooler DOHC with 16 valves and an iron block aluminum head and direct fuel injection for this inline four. Now you're looking at 228 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque, and this can be had in a 6-speed manual. Today we have the 7-speed DSG with Tiptronic. Now that is going to rocket you from 0 to 60 in 6 seconds flat, a 0 to 100 mile per hour time in 14 seconds, a quarter mile time in 14.5 seconds, and a top speed limited to 126 miles per hour. We should probably hear what that sounds like. When we mention those dimensions, we're looking at a total wheelbase of 105.6 inches with a length at 186.9 inches, a width at 70.8 inches, and a height at 57.3 inches with a total curb weight of 3,537 pounds. Now, what is the Ketchup spec? What is this Ketchup car? I mean, we know King's Red Metallic paint, right? But what is the history behind this paint, and why do I have it on my shirt? Well, Volkswagen Ketchup, or Spice Ketchup, back in the 1970s was paired with the company Currywurst sausage. Now, the ketchup has a thick consistency and a unique flavor that's sweet, tangy, and a little spicy. Now, what does it have to do with Volkswagen? Well, in the 1970s, the ketchup was first introduced to accompany the Currywurst served in the VW factories in Germany. Now, with that said, in 1996, the ketchup was officially developed to accompany the Currywurst. And then in 1997, the ketchup was officially bottled and sold. So the ketchup gained its following among employees and visitors at the Volkswagen plant. And the ketchup is considered a staple in Volkswagen's factory culture. Now, this ketchup was released here in the United States for a limited amount of time for the 75th anniversary of Volkswagen, and it sold out in record time. So now we have the Ketchup spec when it comes to King's Red. So that's why you see it on my shirt today. And with that said, this is the new 2025 GLI Autobahn. Now, we haven't had it in King's Red before. So this is a different moniker because there's already red accents on an Autobahn when it comes to the Jetta. So mixing the two reds is our first time seeing it. So let's talk about the front fascia, because with the refresh look for 2025, well, it's gonna give a completely different styling aspect when it comes to the LED light bar and the chrome accent going straight across the grille, right underneath the GLI badging and the big VW logo here, seamlessly flowing from one side to the next, right into the new LED headlamps with the switchback turn signals. You will also see the high beams and low beams will have illuminated there, so you guys can see that beautiful lighting setup. Now, you guys will also go below where you'll see that we do have the plastic cladding on the side blade, but it is actually functional. You guys might be able to see straight through. It might be hard to pick up on camera, but that's actually for airflow. You guys will also see the plastic cladding right here for the canards, and it helps protect the paint and good for aerodynamics. Now, the front lip right here and the side blade integrated right here with the gloss red moniker, well, that is part of the GLI moniker. So it's not King's Red, it's a gloss red, all right? So it's a different color or different shade of red. You do have the big honeycomb grille right underneath for cooling, and obviously the sporty styling. We have a functional grille right up front here on this side, but this side is closed off when it comes to the new GLI. So take a step back, and when you put it all together, well, it definitely gives a very unique flavor when it comes to the 2025 Jetta. Now, when you take a look at the side profile, well, the lines show. It is a very sporty sedan when it comes to the 18-inch wheels, bi-tone finish, and the red calipers on this Autobahn edition. Now, you guys will also see that we do have the King's Red flowing through all the way through when it comes to the mirror caps, the door handles, as well with the plastic cladding for the side skirt to help protect that paint. And you have the GLI moniker letting you know what trim level we got here today. We got the Monster, and you guys will see the black window moldings, B pillar and C pillar. And then if you look up top, you guys will also see we do have the big sunroof with the shark fin antenna done in gloss black as well. So then once you put it all together, it is a beautiful look when it comes to this King's Red metallic. And as you guys can see on the GLI, it just makes it even better. Now, when you take a look at the rear, well, we get the new LED light bar. So there's a lot of red here when it comes to the King's Red, when it comes to the red GLI, when it comes to the red light bar, which we will see illuminated very shortly, that wraps seamlessly from one side to the next. And then you guys will also see for the GLI, we get the most exciting part, dual oval exhaust tips. And we already know what those sound like. With the honeycomb moniker when it comes to the rear diffuser, then that plastic cladding like the rest of the car to help protect this King's Red paint with the red reflector there as well. And then the integrated third brake light and the shelf of the rear seats. So with that said, what do you guys think? Very sporty aspects when it comes to the 2025 GLI Autobahn, right? Now, when it comes to cargo space, you're looking at around 14 cubic feet of space, which it's a pretty deep trunk. And then you have a 40-60 split when it comes to the rear folding seats. Now, you guys will see we have some extra accessories back here as well. And then we have the cargo mat to help protect the carpet here. But if we lift this up, we do have a false floor. And there we are, spare tire and tools to get you back on the road safely and as quick as possible, tucked away in a nice package here that gives you ample amount of space and very practical when it comes to the rear of the GLI Autobahn. Now, when it comes to fuel economy, you're looking at 29, 25, 35. That means 29 combined city and highway, 25 for the city, 35 for the highway, and regular fuel can go inside of this GLI Autobahn. Now, as promised, I gotta show you guys the illumination when it comes to the GLI Autobahn in this beautiful King's Red metallic with the LED light bar going across, and again seamlessly into the new LED running lamps with the switchback turn signals between bright white and amber, high beams and low beams here as well, looking flawless. In the mirror cap, we do have the amber turn signal there as well. And then when it comes to the rear tail lamp bar, well, you guys will see the new setup when it comes to the turn indicators and the lights going from one side right into the GLI logo and then into the next. Taking a step back and look at it all, this is a beautiful look when it comes to the 2025 GLI. Now let's hop inside of the rear where we have 51 cubic feet of space and we have a beautiful Titan black, Grigio, and red interior. This looks absolutely amazing and it fits the overall moniker with the King's Red exterior. So let's hop inside with aluminum side still to greet us, the aluminum dead pedal, brake pedal, and gas pedal, the honeycomb monster mats with the GLI logo there, and then the Grigio seats with the Titan black on the outside. Perforated leather means heating and ventilation, and you also have red stitching throughout with the big sunroof letting in some natural light. Hopping inside, you guys will see the same moniker on the door paneling here with the door cards being done in Grigio with the red stitching. You also see soft touches when done in Titan black on the armrest with the red stitching. You guys will see the honeycomb moniker right here for the bezel on the door with gloss black around the door aluminum door handle. And then you guys will see the speaker grille down here as well with the trunk release here too. Now let's close her up and start her up with this flat bottom steering wheel looking beautiful. Foot on the brake, start stop button here. And there we are to life. Now, look at this flat bottom steering wheel, perforated leather with the haptic buttons here. And as you guys can see, they are backlit, so you guys can see them all come to life when the car is started. Now, I'm gonna turn on this Climatronic system. That is standard across the board for 2025. Same with the 8-inch touchscreen for the infotainment. And then we have the digital instrument cluster here we'll talk about in just a moment. Now with this flat bottom steering wheel, you guys will also see the aluminum touches around the bezels here with gloss black in the middle and red with the GLI moniker. You guys will see the VW logo right here in the airbag. And then you see your haptic controls on each side backlit with your driver assistance controls. And you can turn up and down your radio volume here. On this side, you can change your radio station. You can do your heated seats, voice controls, or you can do view when it comes comes to your overall digital instrument cluster here, depending on what information I want to display, I can scroll left to right, press OK, go up and down, or I can just press view here, change the different configurations here. You have so much you can do when it comes to this digital instrumentation. Now you guys will also see power shifters mounted to the steering wheel on each side, so you always know where they are. You guys will see this as a telescopic steering wheel, so I can move up and down like that. And then I can also do my driver assistance and high beam controls over here with my windshield washer controls on this side. Now coming over to the left, you will see that we have our low beam lighting controls here as well. And then the same new moniker with the 3-bar setup going from one side all the way to the next when it comes to the HVAC system and the overall styling aspects with this 3-bar setup. And then the Grigio soft touches with red stitching from one side to the next, seamlessly flowing. That's what they do a good job with the flow. It's just seamless. Now you guys will also see that we have our Beats audio right here on the A-pillars here, integrated right in, so you do have that as well. And then you have your 8-inch touchscreen when it comes to your infotainment. You guys know this system very well. This has a sticker over it because it is new, so you know I don't want to take that away from somebody to get that satisfying option of ripping the sticker off and starting with a brand new fresh screen. But as you guys can see how I'm easily going through this, it's just, I mean, they make it so simple for you guys when it comes to this whole setup, the information that it involves and that it helps you with. It's a system you guys are gonna love. Now you guys will also see right underneath, you have your hazard buttons there, HVAC vents. You have Climatronic systems when it comes to your HVAC that is standard now for the 2025 model year across the board. We have heated and ventilated seats, as you guys can see up top. And then you guys will also see down here, wireless charging pad with USB-C plugins, 12 volt here as well. And then you have your traction off button. You also have your drive mode selector right here, where if I press that, I can go between eco, comfort, normal, and sport. Now it's currently in sport, which is why you see the red moniker here. And then you guys will see the start stop button here with electric parking brake and our engine start button here. Now right here, we do have our 2-track system when it comes to our 7-speed DSG. So I can go manual mode like this as well with the beautiful shift boot with the Titan Black. We also have the black moniker, the aluminum, and the red to go with this overall trim setup. And then if I go into reverse, you will see the backup camera right there. See what that's looking like as well when it comes to resolution. Now, put that back up, cup holders here. We do have a little cell phone slot there. We do have our key fobs here. If you guys aren't too familiar with the key fob setup for the GLI, well, you got the chrome top, you got the VW logo here, and the chrome bottom, to where in most cases it would just be black plastic. Now you also have the panic button on this side. You have lock, truck release, remote start, and you can unlock right there as well. All the good stuff you guys are gonna love out of this model. Now, look at the armrest. Red stitching, Titan Black, opening up, USB-C plug-in as well, tons of space. And then you look up, again, we have that roof with the sunshade there to keep everything blocked out. And then we also have our SOS button, dome light. We have our taco holder, not a taco holder, good for sunglasses. You can put your glasses case or anything up top. Then we have our controls for our glass and our roof up there. We also have dome light, floodlights, everything like that, and a light with a visor and a mirror right here. All the good stuff here in the GLI Autobahn. This is the creme de la creme, top of the line when it comes to the Jetta for 2025. Now in the rear of the GLI, you get the same 43 cubic feet that you're used to, and you get the beautiful Titan Black, Grigio, and red when it comes to the seating arrangement. Perforated leather seats, as you guys will see, just like up front, looking beautiful and obviously very comfortable. Now let's hop inside because we do have the monster mats here with the honeycomb moniker. We do have knee wiggle room, meaning I can still sit back here comfortably, and we are protecting the floor. Now you guys will see that we do have a big armrest here with some cup holders here as well. And then when it comes to the door cards, well, you guys will see we have the Grigio door card there. We have the soft touches on the armrest here as well, aluminum for the door handle, and our speaker grills here, keeping it pretty chill when it comes to the overall spec. I do love that you can see the red stitching in the headrest from the rear here, and then obviously letting in natural light. We do have the sunroof there. It's a great place to be when it comes to the back of a GLI Autobahn edition. Now let's do the sticker breakdown of the 2025 Jetta GLI Autobahn, because we have the King's Red metallic exterior, Grigio and Titan Black interior, and the 7-speed DSG automatic with Tiptronic. So when it comes to it all, well, we start life at $32,715, but after our additional options here and our 1225 destination, we're looking at $35,000 $35,421. How did we get there? Well, our King's Red metallic paint is $455, but our Grigio and Titan black leather interior is free of charge. That is an option that is automatically added. Now, you guys will also see auto dimming review mirror with home link connection, 4 years, $405. The monster mats for the cargo mats with the trunk liner, $296. And you also have the VW Care prepaid scheduled maintenance at $215 with the first aid roadside kit at $110. Everything else you see here comes standard when it comes to performance, when it comes to the exterior, the interior, safety and driver assistance, and the technology and convenience. Make sure you guys check the link in the description, pause, screenshot, zoom in, whatever you guys need to do to see all these standard options and features you get. And then the warranty, 4 years, 50,000 miles, whichever comes first. And you also have limited against corrosion perforation, 7 years or 100,000 miles, whichever comes first. So, what do you guys think about this Jetta GLI and the Ketchup spec? So at $35,421, how are you guys feeling about the Ketchup spec 2025 Jetta GLI Autobahn? Drop those comments down below. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, well, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. But also make sure you guys check the link in the description for Volkswagen brand's website link so you guys can see their inventory and give them a call and get one of these beautiful cars today. Now, make sure you guys also subscribe to the channel, but click that notification bell so you don't miss one video, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.